Yeah, as I was saying, maximum time limit reached on recording. Go figure. Anyway. But yeah, I don't think I'll be using any of this front end and all of this stuff. It's pretty much megabucks these days. I mean, brand new B45s, BT45, sorry, Bridgestones, very good tyres, well sought after. Those wheels, get good money for those. Forks, you get good money, yokes get good money. It's got a few nice little trinkets on, some nice period modifications, Telefix adjustable clip-ons. It's made in Germany, yes. Made in West Germany, even. Good lord. But that was about the time, wasn't it? Yeah, so that is basically the project. I'm not in any rush to do it. I'm certainly not going to get it done this year, in time for riding this year. It's another project that you just have to take your time with, have a think about, and yeah, go from there basically. So I'm just going to sort of get the Z head sort of project sent off to its next stage, and it's going to be out of my hands for probably a month to 6 weeks. And that's why I do multiple projects at the same time, because there's always a delay in projects, and that will allow me to start tearing this thing down. Unfortunately, due to a garage storage constraints, so I've got 4 bikes in there. Got the Z, the sled, P&M and the Ducati, all in there. I can't fit a power valve in there really. The sled has to be moved outside basically when I do any serious work, especially on the Z. So it's going to be living in the garage, in my mobile garage. It's going to be living in the van for the time being, but that's fine. That engine just plonked in there, it's not even bolted in, because I don't have any of the brackets at all to mount the engine into the frame. So I've got to source all that stuff, or make my own, whatever. Small lake of 2-stroke oil that has been sitting underneath the bike in the van. As you can see, it's dripping 2-stroke oil. And that oil is coming from the petrol tap, because the tank has been stored with a lot of 2-stroke oil in it to stop any further rust. But there is rust inside there, but it's not bad. And I've got a rust converter solution already mixed up, which I used on the Z tank last year, so that's just going to get poured in. But the first thing is to strip all the paint off the outside, so I'll do the outside first, which means I'm going to get some super duper paint stripper, not your nitromors shit that doesn't do anything. I need something with dichloroethylene, I think it is. Could be wrong in there, but dichloroethylene I think is the substance in the paint stripper that works, so I need to get my hands on some of that, and you can get that on eBay, no problem. And yeah, strip the outside of that tank, then have a look at the inside, try and get that back to bare metal on the inside, and I'm then going to go and see a friend of mine who is very good on the sheet metal work. I probably won't get him to do it, but I will get him to give me some advice on where to cut, because this is going to have to be cut out basically in some way or other, because when you look down on the tank, that sticks out proud of the tank, compared to when you look down that side. No sticky out, so it's not just a case of filling, and obviously this bit goes in to here, so this bit there here is going to have to be attacked somehow. Maybe I can pull it out somehow if I drill a hole and put a rivet in, or I know that there's spot welding. You can spot weld a stud on there and then pull it out with a stud. That might be the way to go, or just cut around here, cut this section of the tank out, panel beat, make up a new section and weld it in. The advantage of cutting a bit out will be I'll be able to access inside the tank a little bit better as well, and maybe even get in there with a blast nozzle, a vapor blast nozzle or something, to get better access. So those are the first parts really of the project. It's going to be a bit of a slow burner this, because I've got plenty of other stuff to be doing. I've got the Z head and barrels and pistons to have a look at, and I'm going to make up a few more parts for the Z when I'm at it. I've got the sled front wheel to be converted to tubeless. I've already done the rear,